Hello and welcome everyone. If you can see me and hear me, please drop me a 777 in the chat box and we will then make a start. Thank you, Irina. Thank you, Olher, Rosal, and also please let me know where you're from. Welcome, Simone. Where are you from? My name is Dr. Jav. Welcome everyone to the call. We have people here from Italy. Welcome Olher from Italy, Milton Keynes, London, South Africa, Birmingham, London again, Ghana, amazing. So we have people here from all over the world. Cameroon, welcome to the house. Leicester is in the house. Welcome, Karen. So a couple of people from Leicester, Birmingham. Again, it is now 8:03, so I'm going to make a start. My name is Dr. Jav. Welcome everyone to the call. It's a beautiful Wednesday evening. We have people here from Coventry as well. More people from Cameroon, from Nigeria, Australia, Singapore. Venezuela is in the house as well. So welcome everyone. So my name is Dr. Jav and just want to give you, tell you how we're going to structure this call. So initially I'm going to speak for a few minutes. I'll give you an introduction to Forex trading and the kind of things that we do, the opportunity that we have in front of you today. We will then move on to some existing traders who we are working with at the moment and we'll let them tell you their story. We will then try and do a live trading session. Now obviously because the market is moving all the time, we can't guarantee that we can give you a trade, but sometimes on these live calls we are able to pull up trades and then we'll finish off this presentation. I'm guessing we'll be about 40-45 maximum 15 minutes on this call. So again, my name is Dr. Jav. I'm a Forex and cryptocurrency trader. I've been trading now for several years. Now, before I start, I'll let you know a little bit about myself. Going back a fair few years when I was young, I was told to work hard at school, get good grades, go to university, get good grades and get a good job. And that is what I did. So I was at school from a very young age and I actually took things to the book and I worked very hard. Naturally top 5% of my class. Went to university, same again, top 5%, and I left university with a PhD and a master's in business, and I started working. Now in my first job out of university, I absolutely hated it. I hated my first job out of university, and on day one I decided that I did not want to work for anyone ever again. So this is my first job out of university. Now I stayed in that job for a fair few months because I had loans and debts to pay after university, as most people do. So I stayed in that job, and finally when it came to my resignation, I actually bought a ticket to Australia because I wanted to get away for a while. Now at the airport, at Heathrow Airport, I came across the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Now, if you don't have a pen and paper with you, please go get yourself a pen and paper so you can take notes, because note takers are money makers. Now, Rich Dad, Poor Dad taught me about the cash flow quadrant, and that is what you can see here. I read the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki cover to cover on my flight to Australia, and that introduced me to, I call it practical entrepreneurship. Prior to that, at university, I'd learnt all the theory. Now, obviously, once you're in business for yourself, what you'll find is that theory and the practical element of business do not match up. So I was introduced to business and the cash flow quadrant, and that's where I learnt that 95% of the world population is broke. 95% of 7.8 billion people, which comes to 7.4 billion people, are broke. 5% of the world population are composed of investors and business owners. The 5% earn more or make more than the 95% collectively. So if you were to walk down your local high street, walk past 100 people, chances are that 95% or 95 of those 100 people would have more month at the end of the money. If you want to get ahead in life, you need to be the 5%. You need to become an investor or a business owner. Now, going back a fair few years again, I came across my first mentor, and he told me that if you want to be financially free, you need to do one of three things, or all three if you can. You need to invest in real estate or property. You need to get involved in financial services or trading. And also you need to be involved in e-commerce. And I took his advice to the T, and I did all three of those. So actually, when I came back from Australia, I became a property millionaire within, I'd say, probably about 2 or 3 years of returning back to the UK. So in my early 30s, I was actually a property millionaire. And then I found out about trading. Now, I had already been doing a little bit of stock trading here and then, but I'd never really looked at Forex. I did not even know what Forex was. Now, Forex in its most simplest form is when you are buying and selling currencies simultaneously. So let me give you an example. If you were to go to the USA from the UK, go to a local exchange and change your pounds for your dollars, then you will have taken part in a foreign exchange market. If you've ever been on holiday and been to a foreign country, as many people have, you will have already taken part in the Forex market or the foreign exchange market. Now, going back a fair few years, my mentor said to me, Dr. Jav, how much money have you made on your money in the last 10 years? In the last decade, how much money have you made on your money? And I thought about that question. In my bank account, I've actually made close to 0% in the last decade on my savings or my current account, close to 0%. In fact, it's been less than 0% because of inflation. Historically, interest rates have been very, very low. Henceforth, if you have a savings account, chances are you've made a negative return on your savings, which is ridiculous when you hear about what banks are doing with your money. Now, foreign exchange is absolutely huge. In fact, up to $6.6 trillion are exchanged via Forex every single day. $6.6 trillion. Does anybody know what 1 trillion is? 1 trillion is a 1 with 12 zeros at the end of it. Banks collectively are making over $1 trillion every single day. It's not every year. It's not every month or every week. Every single day, every single working day of the week, banks make over $1 trillion, and they're making it from your money. So whether you like it or not, your money is already being used in the foreign exchange market. Now, when I heard that, I did not even have to go through a presentation. I was in because I did not want the banks keeping all the money. So if you have a savings account, your bank is using your money or a good element of your money to trade with. Why should the banks keep all the profit? At the moment, as you know, the economy is suffering, and all over the world, billions and billions of dollars have been lost on the stock market. Millions of people around the world have lost their jobs. Millions of people around the world are in furlough, where the government has to basically finance them and help them to support themselves. This furlough scheme will not last forever, and employment or unemployment is going up, and this will happen or continue to happen for a fair few months, if not a few years. Now, many experts in the field think that we have another 5 to 10 years of low interest rates and high unemployment. That is a long time. That is why thousands of people are coming into our organization every single day to learn how to trade, to learn how to work for themselves via an e-commerce platform, which basically means that you can work from home, from anywhere in the world. Now, when it comes to foreign exchange, the market is open 24 hours a day, Monday to Friday. So Monday to Friday, you can trade the foreign exchange market. And again, the great thing about Forex is that it does not matter where you are based. Currently, we have around 400,000 people who are trading or learning to trade with us every single day in over 120 countries. In the last few years, I've traveled around to many countries. Obviously, I've been to Australia. I've been to the USA probably about 7 to 10 times. I've been to many countries in Europe. I've been to Africa quite a few times. And I've been to Asia as well. And it's made no difference. Wherever I've been, anywhere in the world, it makes no difference where I am or what time it is. I've been able to run my business from my mobile phone. So you don't even need a laptop to trade with. You can run your business from your phone regardless of where you are. Currently, again, I'm not making any income claims. We have people who are now financially free in, I'd probably say, 4 or so continents around the world. So we have people who've become financially free from this opportunity in many countries around the world. Now, when it comes to Forex, again, it does not matter what kind of person you are. There's various styles of Forex trading that you can take part in. You can scalp the market, which means that you're coming in and out of trades very, very quickly, sometimes within seconds, sometimes within minutes. You can become a day trader, which means that you do not hold overnight trades. You can be a swing trader, which means that you can hold your trade for maybe days and even weeks, or you can position trade and hold your trade for longer, weeks, months, and even years. Now, in my particular case, I'll do a bit of all of those. And what you'll find is whatever strategy you choose or you use yourself will depend on your lifestyle. At the moment, we have people who are trading with us from all walks of life. We have men, women, anyone from the ages of 18 to, I'd say, probably mid-70s, we are working with on a daily basis to show them, to mentor them how to trade the largest and most liquid currency markets in the world. Trading holds no prejudice. Does not matter if you are male, female, black, white, brown. It makes no difference where you were born. Your educational qualifications are irrelevant when it comes to trading. As long as you have the willingness to learn, you can do extremely well, because it's your attitude and not your aptitude that will determine your altitude. And we work on that principle every single day, which is why we are seeing huge success. Again, with trading, you do not need to use all of your money all the time. We have something known as leverage, whereby the broker will lend you money to trade with as well. Henceforth, your profits can be a lot larger than otherwise. Obviously, your losses can be large as well. But again, we teach you how to leverage your account, and also on how to control your losses via an appropriate lot size. And these are just some of the things, some of the principles that we will teach you through our mentorship scheme. We also trade digital currency. Digital currency, let me give you an example. Bitcoin was the first digital currency to the market. Bitcoin was conceived in 2009. In 2009, let's say the price of Bitcoin was around, excuse me, 10 cents or 10p if you're in the UK. In December 2017, the all-time high of Bitcoin was achieved when the price of Bitcoin hit $20,000. So the price of Bitcoin went from 10 cents all the way up to $20,000 in the space of, I'll say, around 8 or so years. Many people that bought hundreds of Bitcoins when the price was very, very low and sold at the ATH became millionaires. And all they did was trade twice. It did not require any specialist skills. All they did was buy when the price was low and sell when the price was high. That is the principle of trading. You buy low, you sell high. You sell high, you buy low. That is trading in a nutshell. Bitcoin today, the price of Bitcoin is hovering around $18,000 to $19,000. Again, I think it has already exceeded the ATH that it hit in December 2017. We are expecting the price of Bitcoin, which is one of 5,000 plus cryptocurrencies in the market, to hit 6 figures 2 to 3 years from today. 2 to 3 years from today, we are expecting the price of Bitcoin to hit around 6 figures. If you were to buy one Bitcoin today and hold onto that Bitcoin for 2 or 3 years, you could be sitting on a small nest egg of around $100,000, give and take. If you were to trade that one Bitcoin, and that's what we teach you, and compound your profit, you could be sitting on 3 or so Bitcoins 2 to 3 years from today, and henceforth you have trebled your profits. That is what we do. We mentor you. We show you how to trade cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, and a fair few others. And the good news is you don't have to trade all 5,000 plus cryptocurrencies. 2 to 3 cryptocurrencies are enough, in all honesty. And again, the market for cryptocurrency is absolutely huge. If you prefer binary options or high frequency trading, we have a platform for you there as well, where we teach you and show you how to trade binary options. We also have a very, very special ECX Academy. And again, this is in addition to the foreign exchange trading that we do on a daily basis. The ECX Academy is our e-commerce platform. And obviously, the e-commerce market is absolutely huge. I think they were saying, was it 5 trillion? The market is going to be $5 trillion in 2021. So the market is very, very big. E-commerce is huge. And I've been doing e-commerce for over a decade. So I wrote my first book over 10 years ago, and I sold that via many, many e-commerce platforms online. And in all honesty, I made a very, very good living on the back of it. We have an ECX Academy where if you choose to get involved in drop shipping, you can do that too. We don't just teach you how to trade, we also show you how to set up an e-commerce business for those of you that would prefer that. Many of us in this business are doing both foreign exchange trading, cryptocurrency trading. We also do commodities trading, and we also have an e-commerce shop whereby we can sell and buy, or rather buy and sell products via the drop shipping that we teach you, which means that we don't hold the goods ourselves. Now, I don't know if you know this or not, but the average millionaire has 7 sources of income. The average millionaire has 7 sources of income. Our platform alone has at least 5 or 6 different streams of income that you can utilize to profit from. When I was working in my job, in all honesty, although I was earning a good I wouldn't say good living, I say a decent income, I was still just on broke. That is what the acronym JOB stands for. When you are in a job, you cannot, or it's extremely difficult to become financially free. We have many, many thousands of traders who are working with us, or even I'd say online marketers working with us on a daily basis. And I can tell you that they never look back again. Once you start working for yourself and use the flexibility of our platforms, you will never look back again to a job ever again. That is why we are successful. We teach, I call them students. I'm a student as well because I'm learning every single day. We teach our team because together everyone achieves more. We ensure that through our mastermind groups, every single person in our team becomes successful. We have over 100 plus mentors, over 100 mentors that will be assigned to you when you register with us, and they will teach you on a daily basis on how to trade the largest and most liquid currency markets in the world. And again, this is live mentorship, very much like what we're going to do later on today. We're going to give you a live, I'd say you can call it a mentorship session or mini mentorship session, whereby we will show you how we trade or scout the market using one of our proprietary software systems known as Vibrata. We have these training calls every single day where we teach you how to trade the markets. One of our platforms is known as Harmonics, as you can see on the screen, and all you have to do is copy and paste the trades or trading ideas or alerts that we give you. So you don't have to know anything about trading whatsoever. From the outset, from the moment that you register, we will give you trading ideas or trading alerts. All you have to do is copy and paste that information into an app on your phone. We will help you set that app up on your phone, and all you have to do is copy and paste. When you were at school, your teacher told you not to copy, not to plagiarize. What we are telling you is to copy. That is how I learned. I copied my mentors on a daily basis. We will have live, or we do have live trading sessions every single day where you can sit down with us, and many of these sessions are 24/7 because we have educators or mentors all over the world. So time zones are irrelevant. All you need, like I said earlier, is a mobile phone, a smartphone, where you can download an app and then you can trade the markets from the word go. Like I said earlier, we trade Forex, we trade cryptocurrency, we trade commodities like gold, oil, silver, gas, and we trade cryptocurrency as well. And there's an app for all of them that you can use. Now, whether you know this or not, trading is 80%, 80% mindset. Some people say it's 90%. 10% is skill, 10% is knowledge, 80% is mindset. That is why we have partnered up with Bob Proctor. Excuse me. If you don't know who Bob Proctor is, he's one of the biggest, largest personal development coaches all over the world, and I've been mentored by him for over a decade. Bob Proctor is huge, and he's one of the best people that I would ever recommend that you utilize to learn about personal development and mindset. Many people that learn the skill of trading from YouTube videos, for example, will still fail as traders because their mind is all over the place. That is why our alliance with Bob Proctor is so important, and you will get access to Bob Proctor as well when you join the Academy. Now, to get started on the Academy, we have many options, as you can see on the screen. To get started on the e-commerce platform, where we mentor you on how to drop ship, set up your shop, and buy and sell products simultaneously. To get started on that is $325 approximately. The FRX Academy, you can see on the bottom right in green, is $235 to get started. If you only want to do digital currency and learn how to trade cryptocurrencies via some very good, exceptional mentors, the price again is $235 approx. If you only want to do binary options, to learn how to do that is $235. And if you want to have all of the above, bar the ECX Academy, then the price is $325 via the Elite package, which is my favorite package. So if you were to go for the Elite package, you will learn how to trade the foreign exchange market. You will learn about commodities, indices, cryptocurrency, and also binary options. If you only want to do e-commerce, then the price for that is $325, or you can do both of them. You can have an e-commerce store and also learn how to trade as well. If you were to go for the basic FRX Academy package, you can have various packages as add-ons. For example, as you can see here, we have something called Vibrator. Vibrator is our currency scalping tool, and it allows you to come in and out of the market very quickly. You can add Vibrator onto your FRX Academy for the price you can see here. So there's many options you can go for. As a total beginner, you can go for the FRX Academy or for the Elite Academy. Both are amazing packages. Now, the monthly fees you saw earlier, you do not necessarily have to pay, because we have an affiliate scheme whereby if you were to recommend 2 people to the Academy and they were to trade with us or join the e-commerce platform, then the company will waive your monthly fee. So it's like a scholarship scheme. Many of us make the most of this scholarship scheme, and many people through the affiliate income have been able to become financially free. Now, I will talk about the additional income stream after a few minutes, but what I want to do now is see if my colleague Mandeep is on the call. Now, Mandeep is one of our expert traders, and she scalps the market like very many of us every single day. And what we're going to try and do now is bring on some real human traders so you can see who they are. And also we're going to try and give you a demonstration of the scalping software Vibrator. So Mandeep, are you on the call?
Yes, Dr. Jav, I'm here. How are you?
I am awesome. How are you, Mandeep?
Yes, very well. Very cold in the UK as well, isn't it?
That's not that bad.
I'm actually wearing my scarf indoors. That's how bad it is. It's just crazy. But yeah, Dr. Jav, that was amazing. And thank you very much for that presentation. So ladies and gents, my name is Mandeep. I've been with this platform with IM Mastery Academy for about 3 years now. And you know what? It has really changed my life. And I don't just say that so it sounds good and, sounds good for a guest presentation. I actually started my background in the corporate world. And when I first started, I thought, wow, this is great. I was bushy-eyed. I can't remember the phrase now, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed. And I thought to myself, wow, this is great. I was a graduate from university. I was loving life. I thought I've got my own freedom. I've got my own car. I've got my money coming in. This is amazing. But actually what happened over the course of a decade was that I figured out, wow, earning money, okay, ladies and gents, earning money, it's pretty hard work. It's pretty hard work. Going on that rat race, waking up in the morning, for me, it was about 6 o'clock in the morning. I'd wake up to be in the office for about 7:30, 8 a.m. because 8 a.m. till 6 p.m. Were my working hours. But I used to feel so exhausted, 10 to 12 hours a day, looking at a screen, making phone calls, answering to the boss, seeing clients, driving, all to make the company more profit. Now, of course, we need jobs, we need to earn money and all that sort of good stuff to put food on the table and what have you. But like Dr. Jav mentioned in that slide, either at the beginning, either you can have money working for you or you're going to be working for money. So 95% of us, we work for money. We have to go to work to get a wage, to get paid. And 5% of people have money working for them. So let me ask you something right now on this call. What are you doing right now? Are you working for your money? Or is money working for you? Now, a few things to make clear. Forex is not a get quick rich scheme, number one. If you are someone who's, looking at this for the first time and you're thinking, oh, I can get in this and I'm going to see how it goes for the first month and, see what happens. This is not the platform. This platform is for those people who are looking to really sink their teeth into something that can help them in the long term. For me, I gave this platform a minimum, ladies and gents, of 6 months to really understand what I was doing. I think Dr. Jav gave it about a year, again, to really get his teeth into it. But it's a bit like going to university, starting a course. We can't come in for the first month and expect to see results straight away. And Forex is the same thing. Now, let me tell you something. Forex pays big money. However, it's if you learn it properly. Okay, you can catch all the pips in the world, you can make great money. However, again, we can't make any income claims, of course, but that's the reason why I said if you are a student and you learn this properly. Now, within 15 months of giving this platform a go, ladies and gents, I quit my job. I went into the office one day and I said, Phil, appreciate the opportunity, but I've decided to take a different route into my life. Of course, he was shocked because the week before I resigned, it's actually quite funny. Obviously, this wasn't to my boss's amusement, but the week before my resignation, I had a career review with my boss and my manager, and they were both saying, "Oh, Mandy, you're doing amazing. You're on target. You're doing very, very well." And I just sat there saying, "Yep, it's great, it's good," agreeing with them. And then next thing they know, I was resigning. So they couldn't fathom what was going on. But in the background, while I was working, because I didn't quit my job straight away, I was basically building this. Every day, after work, I'd turn on the laptop. I'd start taking trades. I was phoning up my mentor. How do I do this? What can I do? I was plugging into the system. Now, earning money is hard work, but you decide how that hard goes. Either you take something like this, a Forex course, which can be, you've got all the mentorship, you've got all the guidance. It isn't going to be easy, but it will give you whatever you need. Or you can earn money the other way, where you're going to work, coming home, going to work, coming home. But that's also hard work as well. If we want to be and have successful, enriching, abundant, extraordinary lives, financially, mentally, spiritually, it comes at a price. It definitely comes at a price. And so you've got to really be committed here that, you know what, I'm going to make a change in 2020. Ladies and gents, I'm not sure if this was covered at the beginning of the call, but we have 4 to 5 weeks left until the end of 2020. So how do you want to end it, is my question. Now, that's a bit about my background and what I do. And, I'm really, really pleased that we're going to actually be interviewing a couple of testimonies now. So people that are on this platform, they're existing customers, they're full of fire, and they're just like you and me. One is a student, one is a working professional, and they decided, you know what, we want to change something. We want to change how our lifestyle goes. So the first person I'm going to bring onto the call, this is basically a student. She's a medical student from the north. And she's been in this platform for nearly 6 months. But I tell you, she's very, very committed in her early 20s. So at a very young age, she's switched on and she's thinking, right, what are my income options? How can I earn money? So she's actually partnered up with us very recently. So Madupe, how's it going?
It's going great, Mandeep. How's it going with you?
Yes, I'm good. So you know the drill. Take it away, a bit about your background and why you decided to come on board with the IM Mastery Academy.
Okay, so hi everyone, I'm a third-year medical student and I was introduced to the academy about 6 months ago. And when I was introduced to it, I was like, what's this? Like, I've heard of Forex, but I had no idea about it. And then I joined and I haven't looked back since. It's literally been the best experience that I've ever had. In fact, I'd say I've probably learned a lot more in the last 6 months than I have in the 20 years that I've been alive. Because the thing is, guys, Forex is more than just a skill. Learning how to do Forex, important skill that will help you attain lots of your goals. But we don't just cover how to trade. We cover leadership, mentorship, how to be a better person in general. We introduce you to so many different books, so many amazing people. Your network expands like this. Okay, you are in touch with millionaires, in touch with people who are going places. Those are the kind of people you need to surround yourself with. And we have all of that wrapped up, tied up neatly into this beautiful little bundle. It is amazing. It deepens your faith, it increases your income, it does so many things. It can do anything that you want it to. You just have to let it. So guys, if you're not sure right now, take the step. It is the best thing you can possibly do.
Wow.
Thank you,
Wow.
Mandeep.
Amazing. Madupe, thank you so much for coming on. I know you were pretty busy today, but you decided to come on this, so we do appreciate you. So that's a student, a university student, a third year medic student who's decided, my goodness, I need to do something different. I need to start taking care of my financial future. So Madupe, again, we really do appreciate you. The next lady I'm going to bring on, she is actually a mumpreneur, and she lives all the way in London. Her background is in marketing. And again, when she first looked at this, she was pretty skeptical, thinking, I'm sure she won't mind me saying, but she was thinking to herself, can I do this? Is it possible? But you know what? Today, she's actually doing very, very well from the business, from the opportunity. So I'm going to bring her onto the call right now. And Karina, are you with us? Let me just unmute you. How are you doing?
Hi, Mandeep. Yes, I'm good. Thank you. I'm so glad to be here. Thank you for inviting me to, to lend my voice on this platform. It's always a pleasure to see others seeking a new opportunity, an opportunity which I was so privileged to have grasped at the time which I did. I joined this academy a few months ago whilst I was on maternity leave, trying to look for options of what I could do for money. For anyone who lives in the UK, or if you don't live in the UK, when you go on maternity leave, the government gives you a year to stay at home, but they'll give you a small fraction of what you earn, whilst you're working full time. But the irony is that you have more, financial responsibilities at the time. So I kept thinking there must be a way that I could do something else to make extra money. I looked into a lot of things. I looked into e-commerce and all that good stuff, and then I came across this opportunity. My older sister had joined. She had joined a few months earlier. So she told me that she had started trading Forex, and for a second I didn't believe her, because I'd always thought that it's something that was way too complicated, too high level. It's for people who are highly skilled and for people who have a degree in mathematics and economics and all that stuff. So I just didn't think that was for regular people like me. I was very reluctant to give it a go, but I just thought, oh, you know what, my sister's a nurse. She doesn't necessarily have, extra higher level skills that, someone that you think would do Forex would have. And she had been doing very well in it. So if she's telling me that this is good, then this must be really good. So I decided to invest at a time when I literally had very little money coming in. And I'm really, really glad it did, because within a few months now, this has actually replaced my income from work. What I used to make full time is what this platform does is amazing. They break it down to the simplest, easiest way that can be digested by literally anyone. If you have no idea what Forex is, if you've never even heard about it, and probably thinking, oh, this will be probably too difficult and too time consuming. I'm telling you now that I am a mom of two very young kids, which is very time consuming. I had no background knowledge of this, and this is working so well for me. I'm so glad I took the opportunity and decided to learn from this platform. If you listen to the people who are at the top of this organization, the people who actually created this academy, you can understand why they do what they do. I mean, because what I mean by that is the charges literally peanuts for what you get back. If you know anyone in your life who's a professional trader, ask them how much they paid to learn how to trade. People who charge you £10,000, $10,000, $5,000, ridiculous amounts to teach you how to trade, because people can make crazy incomes from trading. People make millions from trading. We have educators that we watch live making crazy amounts of money. So it's something that's very lucrative. So usually people will charge you a lot to teach you, but these guys are charging us, meager sum of $235 to join, and a small fee of $174 every month to literally create you an income, which you can do with your smartphone. We go on our phones all the time, all day long, go on Instagram, scroll. I recently watched a Netflix documentary about social networks and all of that, and they interviewed employees of sort of Twitter and Google, and their aim is to get you to be on your phone all day long. Everyone wants you to be on their platform all day long. Instagram is trying their hardest, Twitter, Snapchat, everything is popping up left, right, and center. But all that time you were spending scrolling through your phone, you could actually be making money. I sometimes make my daily target from Forex trading before 8 a.m. No jokes. That's all the time that I could have spent driving 1 hour to work, spending 9 hours there, driving back, having to look for childcare for my children, paying nursery fees, all that crazy thing. As I'm just, could it be this easy to just make money, to just sit at home and make money? It blows my mind. And the amount of information available here, the amount of mentorship, the way they hold your hand, the way they guide you, and when you the educators that we have here, they're very, very skilled. They know what they're doing. Very, very, very good traders, and the vast amount of information available to us. If you wanted to be top pro, highest level, trader, it's this platform for you. If you thought that you're, the busiest person in the world and you just wanted to, copy trades here and that, this platform is for you. There's everything available. Not to talk of if you wanted to make an extra income from, building a team, which I think Mandy will probably talk about later. This platform is for you. So, I mean, if you're here thinking, oh, should I give this a go? Or, does it sound okay? Or should I, should I not? Trust me, this is literally the best thing I've ever done in my life. And, I'm not even 20 like Majipe, I'm more than 30 years old. And in all this time, I'm so glad I found this now. And now when I think about my future, I just don't think about going to work till I'm 65 and then retire on, less than 5% of my income, and, leave miserably somewhere. I think about all the money I'm going to make, all the freedom, all the holidays I'm going to go to, no reporting to no boss, not having anyone tell me what to do at any time. It's so, so exciting. And I'm so, so glad that I found this opportunity and I'm here on this platform, being able to make all of this. So thank you, Manda, for, inviting me to come on the call today. So let me not take over all the presentation. Back over to you.
No, that's absolutely fine, Parina. That was amazing. So can you see the passion? Someone that's come from a marketing background. She didn't have a background in, in trading, by the way. She just thought, let me just try it. Okay, let's do it. Let's get stuck in. And boy, did she get stuck in. You just heard from her. She makes sometimes her daily target just before or around 8 a.m. UK time. I mean, that is phenomenal. Most people have to go to work and they have to work 8 to 10 hours a day to get their daily wage. She's done it in the morning. The kids are up. They're getting ready for school. She's trading. She's on fire. So do you see how simple this really is? It's simple to do. It's also simple not to do. You've got to make a choice and a decision as to how you want to do that. And I can see a lot of, wow, Parina, you definitely got a lot of fire in that chat box right there, which is absolutely amazing. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to actually share my screen and show you an example of a live trade. This is actually something that I was looking at earlier, to be honest. And what we're looking at here, ladies and gents, is the way it works is that this is the vibrato tool, and we actually teach this, sort of 5 to 9 times a week actually within our team. But this is basically a very good example of a trade. Now, I was looking at specific trades to give you and to show you earlier on today, but this is the sort of the best one I came across for now. I think it's beginning to take a bit of a turn now, but I just want to show you an example of how this really works. So what I want you to focus on is these 3 lines. And by the way, you can answer in the chat box as I go through this. So there's the red line, the blue line, and the green line. These are 3 moving average indicators to show you where the market is going. Now, NZD-JPY, New Zealand dollar, Japanese yen, that was actually called in on this scanner about a couple of hours ago. Okay, so quite some time ago. But if we have the correct confirmations, we can actually get into this trade. So my question to you, ladies and gents, and feel free to put it in the chat box, is number 1, have the red and the blue lines crossed over outside of the cloud? If I zoom in, we can actually see that the red and the blue lines have crossed over just there outside of the cloud, haven't they? Can you all see that? If you can see that, put number 1 in the chat box. So red and blue have crossed over outside of the cloud. So that's the first confirmation that we need when we're looking at this trade. Perfect. Step number 2, it says the current price, is it 10 pips away from the cloud? Now, pips, ladies and gents, is the movement in the market. Just like we measure meters and centimeters, length in meters and centimeters, we measure pips. Profits in Forex in pips. So from the tip of the cloud, the highest part of the cloud, which is about there, to the current price, this gap needs to be 10 pips. So if I get my ruler and measure that, in the top right hand corner, we can actually see it's actually 16.5 pips away from the cloud, which is more than 10. Fantastic. Perfect. Step number 2 is also met. Step number 3, the red line is a dominant line. So red above blue is a buy and red below blue is a sell. Now remember, NZDJPY came in as a buy, so we want all the indicators to be pointing up. Now here, the red line is actually above the blue line, in which case this is perfect. And finally, which way is the green line pointing? Which way is the green line pointing? Well, if it's pointing up, it's a buy. If it's pointing down, it's a sell. And if it's flat, you know, it's neither a buy nor a sell. And right now, this trade is actually pointing down the green line. So unfortunately, due to that last step, we can't get into the trade. But let me tell you something really exciting. Once this green line starts pointing up, ladies and gents, once this green line starts pointing up, all we have to do is get our ruler, click on the current price and measure 10 pips up. So on NZDJPY as a buy, if you took this as a buy, and by the way, I probably will take this if it does point up because don't want to miss an opportunity in the market, you can make money. Now, how does that translate into money? Like, what does that mean? What does 10 pips mean? Well, if I just get my notes and put them on the screen, I'll show you what that means in terms of if you took this on your phone. So we use an application called MetaTrader 4. And say if you caught those 10 pips, if you caught 10 pips at £1 a pip, you will have made £10 in the next half an hour, 20 minutes, whatever it is. If you had £10 a pip and caught 10 pips, that's £100 you would have made. It could be $100, euros, pounds, you can convert it to your currency. And if you had £100 a pip, that's £1,000. Would £1,000 benefit you right here, right now? I'm definitely sure it would. I'm definitely sure it would. Now, this is a live demonstration of Vibrata. Of course, this software, this product is not available with any other academy. It's only available here. And I'm very pleased to say that I actually teach this myself. If I just stop my video, you'll be able to see that I am live every Monday, every Thursday. So tomorrow, I'm actually live 3 times. So my team is going to be watching me take live trades and help them make money live. This is one of the beautiful things about being part of this platform, that you get the mentorship and the guidance. So that's enough from me. My name is Mandy. It's been a pleasure to be here. And Dr. Jav, back over to you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mandy. That was absolutely amazing. And that was our Vibrata platform, which is our scalping tool. Thank you, Parina, for your amazing testimonial. And also thank you, Madupi, for your amazing testimonial. Now, obviously, we have hundreds of testimonials from people. We get testimonials every single day from successful traders and also e-commerce platform builders, whatever you want to call them, and every single day. And again, thank you guys for coming onto the presentation. Now, very, very quickly, I just want to mention an additional income stream for you. Now, like I said before, an average millionaire has 7 income streams. Now, in this organization, we have around 5 or 6. And in addition to the trading, and in addition to the e-commerce platform, if you choose to, as an optional extra, when you introduce people to the academy will make you a payment to you. So you get paid for your introduction. Excuse me. Now, many businesses around the world also have affiliate schemes, you know, good, well-known brands like, for example, Argus, John Lewis, Carphone Warehouse. Many of these companies use affiliate schemes online, whereby they will pay the affiliate company and also the customer an additional income for the recommendations. Now, if you were to recommend someone to the Forex Academy, we will pay you $25. Same as the case for the High Frequency Academy and also the Digital Currency Academy. Should you recommend someone to the Elite Academy, the organization will pay you $50. Now, once 3 people join your organization or your team, where we support them and help them to learn how to trade, or to learn how to trade online as opposed to the currency trading, then the company will pay you $150 when 3 people join your team. 12 people, you get $600, 30 people, $1,000. Now, the amazing thing is that you do not need to recommend all those 30 people or all those 12 people for Platinum 600. You only really need to recommend 3 people. If those 3 people recommend additional people and your collective organization is, say, 30 people, the organization will pay you $1,000 every single month. And this goes all the way up to Chairman 750, where you are actually paid $750,000 every single month. And we have several people who are making that income within our organization. Now ask yourself, how many people do you know earning close to $1 million every single month? How many people do you know who are working in a job and are not just on broke? How many people do you know who are working in a job and are making that type of income level? I do not know many people who are working in jobs and are financially free. That is what makes us different to many, many schemes outside in the market. That is why people are joining our academy in their droves, in fact, in their thousands every single day. We will teach you how to make your yearly income your monthly. If you're looking to make your yearly income your monthly, this is the right place for you. Profits are better than wages over and over and over again. Profits are always better than wages. This year is a year of acceleration and expansion, and we've seen it over and over and over again through the people that we mentor every single day. We've had amazing, amazing success stories. We get testimonials every single day from people all over the world thanking the organization for helping them to become financially free. 400,000 members all over the world cannot be wrong. All I'm asking you is to give it a go, give it 90 days and see how you get on. Give it 90 days and let's see how you do in this organization. Many people spend 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, or even longer on their degrees and leave university with debts of 50, 60, 70, or even 100,000 pounds or dollars. Yet they cannot get a job after leaving university. The economy today is not what it was 3 months ago, 6 months ago, even a year ago. Many people, unfortunately, who now leave university will not be able to get a job, and all they have is a big 5-figure, if not 6-figure debt on their heads, where they've spent all that money to be, get a degree. I'm not saying degrees are wrong, but obviously I've got several of them myself as well. But unfortunately, what's happening now is that there's no job for life anymore, and unfortunately, many students leaving university will not have jobs to go to, and they'll be sitting on that debt. That is why we have so many university students as well, and college students who are now trading and using that income to pay off their fees. So they get the degree, they leave university in profit rather than loss, which is what many, many students do. We have professionals all over the world, like teachers, we have doctors, we've even got pilots. We have the unemployed or people that were unemployed. We have people who've never been able to find a job for years, but are now trading successfully. The age of the person is irrelevant. You can be 18 or 70, it makes no difference as long as you have the willingness to succeed. And the amazing thing is that we have a team. We have a mastermind group, and together everyone achieves more. That is how we work. Your success is our success, and we ensure that you succeed. All we want from you, and I've said this many times during this presentation, is the willingness to learn. If you're willing to learn, you can achieve amazing things. The secret of getting ahead is to get started. My name's Dr. Jav. Thank you, every single person, for coming onto this presentation. I know it's Wednesday evening, but again, thank you so much for coming onto this presentation. And please reach out to the person that recommended you attend this call, and let's get you trading. 90 days, give it 90 days. My name's Dr. Jav. Let's make it work. And I'll see every single person on this call at the top, because the bottom is way too crowded. Thank you. God bless. And I'll see you all soon.